In this video I want to have a brief talk about my family, how weird they are, and their general uniqueness from what I hear compared to most families. Basically, my family are exceedingly liberal and very, very open about certain topics that most people just don't talk about or just don't like to talk about in general. I've just got back from visiting my family in America, and basically I was having a talk with my grandma, who is a devout Democrat and very open, and maybe even more informed and more open than I am, which I just find quite shocking, especially considering she's in her 80s. My grandma was telling me about this issue that's come up in California at the moment, which is the right of transgender people to go into their chosen sex bathroom. And my grandma is involved in a campaign that is fighting for the basic right of transgender people to go into the bathroom of the sex that they define themselves as. And this is an issue I've honestly never thought about. It's never affected me, and I don't really know any transgender people, so it's never been an issue I've even contemplated. Yet my grandmother, who is in her 80s, is talking about and discussing very openly with her friends. This is something I've never seen in the UK before. I've never seen anyone discuss this topic in such great depth, or to hold such a staunch view on an issue like this, who is of that age. Honestly, my grandparents in England would never broach the topic at all. Yet my grandmother in America is very open and very forthright about her views towards this issue, and how she feels that every individual should have the right to. And it's interesting how someone who is significantly older than me can be thinking about issues like this in, I would say, a more open and more liberal outlook than I am myself, which I find quite funny, because I am a very liberal person myself. I believe everyone should have the right to choose. I am myself a gay man, so that issues like this to me, I know I take it more seriously than a lot of people would, I would think. I just want to ask a question out there to other people who have ever been in a similar situation where they've found themselves talking to older people who are more informed, who are more open, and maybe even more active at fighting for causes like this one than people that are my age. I just think that we have, even now, a lot to learn from people that are significantly older than us,